Hi, subscribe to this channel. Go to this red subscribe and click. And you also see this bell shape. So click on this and select all. This means you would be getting notification of all videos uploaded on this channel. Cheers.
So today we have to do exercise 6D, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you started it in the school or not?
Yeah, we started a little bit of it, yeah.
Okay, so you know the formula. The formula is e raised to the power x d dx is
Yeah.
equal to ex plus c. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And it's a simple formula, but actually the formula is something else. The actual formula is this, which I write now. Let me take another color. The actual formula says if you have e raised to the power fx, so you should have a derivative of fx dx. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then this thing is equal to e raised to the power of fx plus c. Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
this formula or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do some question and I understand that whether you know this. So can you do one question for me and let me know what is the answer? Let's say a very simple one first, e raised to the power 9x dx. Can you do it yourself and let me know what is the answer?
Sure. The answer, is it e over 9 to the power of 9x?
Sorry, say again.
So e to the power of 9x over 9, the whole
Here,
thing over 9.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
plus c, don't forget c.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, plus.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. And let's do some other question maybe. And we look at another question. So let me so let's make it a little difficult one. And we are saying, can you let me know what is this? Let me write it. 1 over e raised to the power 2x dx.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let me
So
know what is the answer.
the answer, is it negative 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2 e to the power of 2x?
2x, no. Can you attempt it again, writing it in your notebook first, please?
I tried jumping Sorry, over give the me suitcase. A sec.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. So what is the answer you said? Let me.
so I think it's a negative, and then
Negative, yeah.
yeah. So then 1 on the top, and then divided by 2e to the power of 2x plus c. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I think that's what I said the first time, but I didn't
Okay.
say it
Yeah.
properly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's correct. That's correct. Um, so let's do some more questions and we try to see that. So let's do a question here, or let's see see that you are able to, let's say this is a question, 4 over e raised to the power 2x plus e raised to the power 2x over 4 times dx.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you have to solve it, yeah? So kind of
Yeah.
solve it in your notebook and then I would discuss it with you.
Sure. Yeah. I think I got it.
Okay.
So.
Can you, let's do it by step as per your guidance as you have done. So what should I do now? First of all, now let me know the answer and then we see whether we need to
Okay.
go.
So the.
Just a minute.
Yeah. No
4
worries.
over e. Yeah, what is the answer?
The answer I got was negative
Hmm.
2 over e to the power of 2x
Hmm.
plus e to the power of 2x over 8.
Yeah, and plus c naturally.
Plus c, yeah.
Yeah, can you guide me how to do this? Just
Okay, so what I did was, so I took the derivative for the first 4 over e to the power of 2x. I took the derivative of it, which would be negative 2, and negative 2, and I took it to the bottom
yeah.
next to the, and then I just did division upwards,
Hmm.
which made it negative 2 at the top.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's how I got that answer. And for the next one, I took the derivative and put it to the bottom. So then when it came to the bottom, it times by 4 to make 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do some of the questions which are uh, yeah, that's something which we have. It's a question number 15 in your
I'll check.
notebook.
15.
So this
Yep.
is 8x e raised to the power x square plus 5 dx. Can you help me how to do this?
Yeah. So, okay, so do you want the answer or do
No,
you
no,
want me to?
let's do it together. You will guide me
Okay.
and I would do that,
Okay,
not
so
the answer.
first you take the derivative of x squared plus 5, which is 2x.
No, no, brother. It's a 8. So if we have something constant, how to do? What would be the next line?
Oh, yeah, the next line would be 8x.
Yeah. So just try to guide me how to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8 is constant. So what should I do with the 8? It's constant.
Uh, so the next line. Hi, get ready for. Sorry.
Yeah.
So what are you? Sorry, what are you saying, brother? With the constant?
So let's say I write it for you. Ex squared plus 5 dx.
Yeah.
Can you solve it now? So what should be the next?
The next line would be from what I would do is I'd have 8x, so 8x times e to the power, so the same thing, but then instead it's being divided by 2x.
Why 2x? And from where 2x comes?
2x comes from the derivative of x squared plus 5.
You can't divide it. How you can divide it, brother?
Uh,
Oh, let me ask you a simple question and then we come back to this question, yeah?
okay.
Um, you have to solve this question. And we will come back to this. The question is 2x, oops, ex square dx.
Yeah.
Can you solve this?
Yeah, so the answer would be e to the power of x squared.
Okay, yeah, because this is has a this, so it's e x square, yeah, plus c
Yeah, yeah,
plus
plus e, yeah, sorry.
control z. So this is a easy question. Just to make sure that it's not that was a 13th question. So yeah, that's good. I am looking for something else which I wanted to tell you to do. Okay. Mm, let's come back here. So if you see here, we take 8 out, right?
Yeah,
Because it's constant. So we have x e to the power of x square plus 5 dx. Yeah.
yeah,
And now we have to see what this thing is equal to. Because we had this formula. Let me go back to the formula. The formula says here, this one.
yeah,
So we have to use this formula here. So let me make it a smaller one. So what is the derivative of, so this is our fx, yeah?
yeah,
This is your, what is the derivative of fx then, if we are taking it as a fx?
2x.
Yeah, 2x. So we would just do 4, yeah,
Yeah,
into 2x into e x squared plus 5 dx, yeah? So what is the
yeah.
answer then?
4 ex e to the power of x squared plus 5.
4 plus c, don't forget c,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah,
So actually I wanted to make it a little, okay. So I think that's the answer. 15th, let me check it also so that we are not doing something wrong. 6D, and this was the number 15 for ex square plus c. Yeah. Um, and we would do something like 15 is there. Do you have some specific question?
um yeah, give me 1 second. Could we do question 22?
Yeah, 22. Okay. Yeah, okay. Read the questions.
Sure. So, sorry. So if dA over dt is equal to 5e to the power of 2t and a equals 3 when t equals 0, find a in terms of t.
Yeah. So first part of this.
Yeah.
So we have dA. So upon dt is equal to, okay, and a is equal to 3 when t is equal to 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first question, a in terms of t. How to find a in terms of t?
A in terms of t, you anti-differentiated.
Yeah. So what would be a then?
So a would be 5 over 2 times e to the power of 2t plus, give me a second, plus a half.
So you have this 5e raised to the power 2t,
Yeah.
and you have to differentiate. Yeah. So this thing becomes 5, and you have to have. So how to do this? What is the answer?
5 over 2.
Yeah. So it becomes 5 because you want to e2t dt. You have to have a 2 here, and you divide by 2. So this thing becomes 5 over 2 e2t plus c
Yeah.
a. And we are told that a is when a 3t is equal to 0. So what would we see? What would we see you found?
I found that c is a half.
Okay, let's see. So a is 3 once t is 0. So it would be 5 over 2 e raised to the power 0 plus c. What is e raised to the power 0?
1.
Yeah. So it means 3 is equal to 5 over 2 plus c. Yeah. So c is equal to 3 minus 5 over 2.
Yeah.
And it comes out to be 6 minus 5 over 2. That comes out to be 1.
Yeah.
1 over 2.
Yeah.
So it is equal to, that means our a is equal to 5 over 2 e raised to the power of, just a minute, e raised to the power of 2t plus half. I don't know why this thing is, yeah. Okay. Next question. The exact value of a when t is equal to 0.5. Can you find that?
Okay. I'll do it.
So that B part.
So I got 5 over 2e plus
Yeah,
a half.
yeah, 5 over 2 e plus a half, or you can write it also in a form. So you can even write it in a form 5e plus 1 whole divided by 2. It's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was easy. So we have this, we have 23 or 24. Which one is easy or which one?
Can we do 24?
Yeah,
Try 24.
area between. So you have, can you read the question?
Yep. So for 24a, so find the area between y equals e of x and the x-axis from x equals 0 to x equals 3.
Yeah, we try to visualize it. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
we try to visualize, and we try to visualize this by drawing out. So we have a x zeros to 3, so this is your x and this is your y. Yeah.
Yep.
What is the value of e raised to the power 0 at 0 x at origin? What is the value of y?
Sorry, say again.
If
I
I
didn't.
have,
Yeah.
so what is the value once x is 0?
1.
So we start from here. And once x is equal to 1,
E.
so it
It's
would
about
e
2.
e is around 2 point. How much is e?
Uh,
2.7,
I think so, yeah.
2.73 or something like that. And then it's 2 and then 3. So I take another color for this. So it's like something like this, the yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to know from x0 to x3. So we wanted to know the area, this area. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So how to do this then?
Um,
Can you, area would be,
so area is equal to the antiderivative of with upper limit of 3 and a lower limit of 0
yeah,
of e of x dx.
yeah. So that's easy. So this becomes ex 3 over 0. And because it's definite integral, so plus c, but once we put the definite integral, it goes down. So I don't write that, rather we just see. So it would be e raised to the power 3 minus 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the value then? From the
The
calculator.
value.
Okay, maybe
I'll
is it a
calculate it.
calculator assumed or no?
It says, yeah, it says 1 decimal place. So same to give answer in a decimal. So the answer is the answer is 19.1
Yeah. So it's equal to 19.1
yeah,
unit square whatsoever is the, because it's area, therefore we write unit square.
units squared. Yeah.
Okay, and let's do now the B part.
Yeah. So B is saying find the area between y equals e to the power of x minus e from x equals 0 to x equals 3.
So therefore ex minus e dx, and from 0 to 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can, it's answering, it's saying giving your answer as exact value. So you kindly do this and let me know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um. Um. So yeah, I think I got the right answer.
Okay. Yeah. Let, how to proceed?
So first you anti-derive them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So what should I
so
write here?
yeah. So e of x is minus e x.
Um, yeah. Are you doing it on with your class pad or solving it on the paper?
Solving it on paper, and then I just did the
Okay.
when I
So
needed to on.
so how to go from this step to the next?
You need to anti-derive them.
No, 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 brother. First you have to write this equation as two parts. Can you do this?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So so what should I write then?
So it should be yeah, of e of x
Yeah.
minus the antiderivative of e.
No, no, no,
Oh,
brother.
up no.
No. You have two parts. You have to write them as a two equations to solve them independently. So it would become ex dx,
Oh,
and then
dx. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
you, what should I do now?
And then upper limit was 3 0,
Yeah.
and then e, yeah, dx.
Okay. Now tell me what to do now. Next.
So next so that you anti-derive them both. So it's
Yeah.
ex,
Yeah.
and then in brackets,
Hmm.
yeah, and then yeah, 3 0.
It's not a bracket, a line.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
line. Sorry, yeah. Minus ex.
Why ex?
Not to the power, just x.
No.
Yeah,
Okay. Why ex?
because e isn't a variable.
Sorry.
Because because when you're deriving something, it needs a variable in it, and e is uh I don't know. I guess
No, no. Is e a variable?
no,
What is it?
a constant.
Yeah, the constant. So you take the constant out. So actually
Yeah.
it's like this. Therefore I was saying that write it. So I just take another color and try to show it. So you have now this thing. E is constant, so you take it out. 0 to 3 dx. What is the integration of dx? What is the,
X.
yeah, and here it would be 3 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this becomes e raised to the power 3 minus e raised to the power of 0. That is 1
Yeah.
minus e times 3 minus 0. So this becomes e raised to the power of 3 minus, what is e raised to the power 0?
A 1
And then,
minus e to the e times 3.
so it becomes 3.
Yeah.
So this becomes, I don't know whether this, so this is the answer which you got or something else?
Or I simplified it into numbers. So
No, you will not simplify it into numbers because they said the
exact
question.
value. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
6D question number. So e cube minus 3 plus 1. So it says it's plus 1. Let me see why is it plus 1? In the
I'm not
answer, it
sure.
is plus 1. E
Yeah, I don't
cube
know.
minus 3e plus 1. Let me see. Okay. So ex 3 minus 1 minus e constant 3. So 3. Why it is plus 1 in the answer? Let me again check in the answer. 6D. Can you 6D question number 25 e cube minus 3e plus 1. Why plus 1?
I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure. I would have said minus as well.
Just let me look at the question again. ex it appears to be minus 1, not. I
Yeah.
think there is a mistake somewhere but in the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah. Must be.
3 minus 0, yeah, 3 minus 0 and 3e, yeah. This has to be minus 1, not plus 1. So I think it's either or they wanted to write it like this, e cube minus 1 plus 3e, but not minus 1. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one or two other questions and see whether I was looking on for you a question from old 8R exams. Yeah, just give me
Okay.
a minute and can we do a very simple question, but it is something, it's an 8R question. So
Sure.
fx is equal to, it's a derivative question, but because we are doing it, and so I would say let's do this also. In the meantime, I do some x minus 1 whole square over, this is the question. Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
find f bar x. Can you find
Okay.
that? And let me know what is the,
Sure. I'll find it. Give me a second.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I got the answer, but I'm not sure if I have to simplify it, if I can simplify it anymore.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
uh, so just a minute. So what is the answer?
I got so. Oh, hang on, wait. Let me just give me 1 second. Sorry. Let me try and do this. Yeah. So I got 2e to the power of x times x minus 1 minus e to the power of x bracket x minus 1 bracket squared over e to the power of 2x.
Say again, please.
Okay, sure. So it's I got 2e to the power of x
Yeah,
times in brackets x minus 1
yeah,
minus e to the power of x
good.
bracket x minus 1 and then bracket squared
Okay,
over e to the power of 2x.
good. And so you have to then simplify it.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, it's correct. Can you
Okay.
simplify and take it to the most simplified value?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to simplify anymore yet. I'm not
Oh,
sure. I was thinking of uh,
okay.
factorizing, but I don't know how to. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah, that's because it has to. Let's do that. Let me just write what you said. Yeah, you said f bar x is equal to. Uh, can, can you dictate me, please? Or I write, I understand what is.
Okay, yeah.
Just maybe I write in a little different form, but that does not matter. So it is e to the power of x. Yeah,
Yeah. Or,
yeah. E to the power of x times 2, then x minus 1. Yeah, and then is minus x minus 1, x minus 1 whole square
yeah.
into
Oh,
e raised to the power of x.
yeah.
I'm just taking over e. Is it so far so good?
Yeah.
Okay. If we look at here, we see in the numerator there are some things which are common. Can you tell me what
Yeah.
are common?
E of x
E over x. And
and x minus 1.
very nice. So we take that out. So this thing becomes, let me take that thing out. E raised to the power of x. And you told me that there is also x
X.
minus 1. ठीक है? Yeah. So
Yeah.
x minus 1. Right? And what is left here?
So
So
then
we
it,
will have a bracket. And what
yeah.
is left there?
2 minus x minus 1.
2, sorry. And that should be
No
in
worries.
bracket. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Okay.
2 minus, and then again minus
Yeah,
x.
yeah, okay. Yeah. I see.
Don't forget that thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over e raised to the power of 2x. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what is meant by e raised to the power of? Can you somehow simplify these two? I am saying this with this. Do you know this?
Yeah. Would it be so would that just become e to the power of x on the bottom and
Y-
cancel out the top?
Yeah, yeah, because that is actually this thing means ex times ex because
Yeah.
the indices rule says if it is the same base, the power will be added. Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice. So what it would be, we have now ex. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that thing has gone. So this is now x minus 1. So far, so good. And can you simplify the bracket, the second bracket for me?
Sure. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Simplify the second.
Bracket, which is on in the numerator.
Okay. Would it just become 1 minus x?
Why? If you see here,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
I think. So is it 3 minus x?
yeah, it's 3 minus x.
Yeah. Get it. Okay.
So it is 3 minus x. So that's a simplified version. Or you can, or if you want still in a, if we say we want to have it in a form of uh, equation, what would be if you open this? Can you let me know what would be here in the numerator? If we
Uh,
multiply it, then just inst
uh, no, I'm not sure
can you
exactly how to
open these two brackets? Can you multiply
open.
and open the brackets?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure. I'll do that for you.
yeah.
So is it so it becomes 4x minus x squared minus 3 on the top?
Sorry?
4x minus x squared minus 3?
Yeah, that's correct. But normally what we do, we write from highest power to, so it would be better
Yeah.
to write it like this: minus x square
Yeah.
plus
Okay.
4x plus 3 over,
It's minus 3.
uh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's minus 3. So let me just correct it. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, we do. Actually, this question carried how many marks? This carried, I think, 2 marks in the
Yeah.
exam. But you had to simplify. If you don't simplify, you lose the marks.
Yeah.
So it has to come till this point. It had, it was of 2 marks. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not that. Okay. Let me go and find you another question. Oh, this is quite long. Okay, this is a little tricky question, and but it is good because it is from the ATR question. So let me write the question for you. And okay, or you can help me with it. It says the concentration C of a drug in the blood of a patient T hours after the initial dose can be modeled by the equation. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the equation. C is equal to 4e raised to the power minus 0.05 t milligram per liter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? It says this is the drug concentration. So
Yeah.
the concentration C of a drug in the blood of a patient, T hours. So this T is in hour. T hours after the initial dose can be modeled by this equation. Have you understood this? What is this?
Yes.
So patients are said to be in crisis if the concentration of the drug in their blood falls below. How much? Falls below 2.5 milligram per liter. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It means the blood in the blood should be greater than this.
Yeah.
This is patient in crisis. So it means if it is patient, do you understand this, brother?
Yeah.
Okay. So a patient is given, let me take a color. Patient is given a dose at 9 a.m. is
Yeah.
given dose at 9 a.m. Yeah, just
Yeah.
or should I write it more clearly? It's some at 9 a.m. Okay. So what was the concentration in patient blood immediately following the initial dose? So what was the at the initial dose?
Would be when T is 0.
Yeah. So what would be that?
Would be 4.
Yeah, it would be 4. Yeah. So the initial is just, yeah. So initial would be 4 milligram per liter. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the concern in the patient at 11:30 a.m.? So you can use the calculator. Calculator assumed. So it is calculator assumed. So
Yeah.
let's B. So at B is at 10, 11:30. What would be the concentration?
11:30 a.m.
Yeah.
The concentration. Okay.
Yeah, I just do a little so that you can, if you have to look at the equation, you can look at.
Is it about
So what would
3
be
point
T? What would be
T?
T?
Oh, will be T. Oh,
Then
T would
you
be 2.5.
and the concentration you have to reply for concentration. Yeah, but
Yeah. So the
naturally,
yeah.
hmm,
So the concentration is 3.2. Sorry, 3.53.
yeah, good. That's good. And third part is find the rate of change of C at 1 p.m. Now this is a little tricky. Find rate of change of C at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
At 1 p.m. you have to find the rate of change. What is meant by rate of change?
The differentiated equation of
Differentiation of C.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good.
So C dash would
Yeah.
equal would equal 0.2 e to the power of negative 0.05 t.
Are you sure?
I think so. Yeah.
Say again, please.
So so C bar would equal negative 0.2
Yeah, you
e.
didn't say negative first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good. And now you have to find the rate of change at 1 p.m. So what you would put the t there?
You would have to put 4.
Yeah, good. Um, Now this is so the question were having marks 1, 2, 2, and now the D part it has a 3 marks.
Yeah.
It says at what time latest time the patient can receive another dose of the drug if they are to avoid being in crisis.
Okay.
So you know when is he is in the crisis?
He's in crisis when it falls below 2.5.
Yeah. So we have to see at what time we have to give him the dose.
Um.
So how to find that?
You would. Uh. So would it be about? Well, so did it say what time?
Yeah, time.
Oh, exactly. Mm,
Or
so
you
I
have,
got.
yeah,
Yeah.
what you got?
I got about 6 p.m.
What was your T, which you got?
T was 9.4.
So 9.4 is not it
Yeah, not
6.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
this is correct. This is 9.4 hour.
yeah,
So what is it in time? Initial time was
initial time was 9 a.m.
once it was administered. Yeah, that
Yeah.
once it was 9 a.m. So after 9 hours, what would be time?
6.
Uh, so after 9 hours, 6 p.m. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about 0.4 hour? What is 0.4 hour equal to
Um.
in minutes? So because we
In
don't,
minutes. Yeah. Is it? Hmm. 0.4. Is it 24?
24 minutes. Yeah, good. That
Okay. Yeah.
because that's equal to 24 minutes. 0.4 hour is equal to 0.4 times 60, and that means it is 24 minutes. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So it means you are talking about how much? What time?
Just 6:24 p.m.
Yeah, that's correct now. It was
Okay.
not exactly not 6 rather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this, we end today's tutoring session.